Hey, welcome. This is what? Oh my goodness, recipe 3. Welcome to eatingworkout.com. Today we're going to cook. Chris, quickly turn around. Can you see that rainbow there? We're here in Miami. I'm going to say this for a reason. There's a rainbow right at the end there. Get the colours? Don't know if you can get it. But that's good. It's fading, fading, fading. All right, everybody. I know. It was just so nice here in sunny Miami. We just had a rain shower. But it was good focusing on that because obviously you've got all of those, 7 colours. What we're doing today, we're going to take some of those colours. We're doing orange and avocado salad. Last 2 recipes we've been cooking a little bit. I wanted to do something that's going to be even quicker. As you know, nearly all our recipes, well, all of them are going to be under 25 minutes and under 400 calories. This is way lower than that. I mean, even if you add chicken or turkey white meat to your salad, you only bring it up to around about 300 and something. And you're going to be able to prepare this in under 25 minutes? I would say less than 15. Okay, there's only a handful of ingredients. You'll have most of those, but it's going to be very quick, very, very healthy, and nice to prepare it when you've come home and you're like ultra tired. And so you can just knock this up very simply and very, very quickly. What I'm also going to do, remember, is we always combine it with an exercise. Today I'm going to show you the best exercise, and I'll tell you why it's the best later on, for your abdominis rectus, your ab muscles as well, and your obliques and transverse abdominis. So we're going to get into that later on, but for now let's go from the colourful rainbow into the kitchen and show you how to make this colourful salad. See you in a minute. Here we are in the kitchen, going to make this, as I said earlier, this wonderful colourful and it's sort of tangy and sweet dressing that goes with this salad. So let's look at the ingredients, Chris. There's a few of them, but most of you will have these in your kitchen. The only extra things you'll probably have to buy are the mandarin orange. So what have I got? I'm doing this for like 1.5, 2 servings, okay? But the ingredients will be on our website, remember, eatingworkout.com, and you'll get them there for how many servings you want. But I put in about half a tablespoon of sugar, a sprinkling of salt, there's ground pepper, we always use that, especially if we're going to have some chicken to this. There's your mandarin orange. You can use a can. Some people use cans. There's going to be a lot of sweetness in the juice. That's fine if you can't get them fresh, because they only seem to be in the shops at a certain time of the year, sort of autumn, winter time. But we got one of those, which I'm going to peel. A lime, half an avocado there, some ground mustard. Now I'm going to use virgin olive oil. In the ingredients, I've sort of put in sesame. You can use sesame or canola. I just love the taste of this. Sesame will give it a bit more of a nutty flavour. So you choose. They're all MUFAs, monounsaturated fatty acids, which, fun enough, you will need to extract certain vitamins out of the salad, vitamins A, D, E and K, which are fat soluble. We've got our rice vinegar here, some soy sauce, and we're just going to add to these ingredients in this quantity about a tablespoon of water. Here's some of the salad. I've added, there's radicchio there and endive and what have you, and then I've added some more spinach leaves to that. This is only going to be for one person. I don't know if I've pointed to the ground mustard, but we have ground mustard there that we're going to use. And let's talk about this. We're also going to be using ground ginger. Now, ginger's fascinating because I think the first record of it has been used by the Chinese, and they used it, you probably know, for stomach upsets, for motion sickness. It's big on that as well. And then it's sort of developed. I think some people even use it. If you hear this banging upstairs, don't worry about it. It's just they're doing the kitchen up there. So I'll try and talk loudly, sorry. But they also used it later on to alleviate migraines. And then the English used it for stomach cramps, but also for women who are suffering cramps during menstruation. And we made that not into a tea, that's for your stomach, or you can, I think, use ginger ale, stale ginger ale. People tend to use it, don't they, for when they get a stomach upset. But in England, what we used to do is, typically English, we made a wine, a ginger wine, and we gave it to women, and apparently for some of them it did alleviate those menstrual cramps. Now, I've sort of looked into that as a bit of a nutritionist, and I've said, well, hold on a minute, is it the ginger or was it the alcohol? I'm putting my money on the alcohol because One thing I do know about alcohol is it relaxes muscles, so that's probably why. But you know what? If it works, it works. So look, this is what we're going to do. We've got everything there. I've got my whisk ready, my plate. I'm going to start peeling this this mandarin here and start chopping up the avocado and get the ingredients ready. And then the next time you're going to see me, and I'm going to make the dressing. Well, we'll come back in here and make the dressing. The next time you're going to see me is out on that balcony where we started. Let's just put that there for a second, and we'll put these in a separate plate. And look, so you've got nice segments. Just peel away the rice, but we can clean that up a little bit. But you just want all of these little segments here, and depending on how many of you and how large you want, you can also cut these in half, dissect them. But they're great. That's going to give you that tangy taste along with and some sweetness along with the dressing we're going to make. So there they are, beautiful for decoration. And remember, I was telling you about that rainbow out there, so we're going to get the orange on top of the greens and everything. So we're going to come back and see that a little bit later on. But come on, let's go out on the balcony and let me show you how to do this ab exercise really well. There we are, back on the balcony again. And I'm going to show you how to do one of the best ab exercises. I love it when people on television programs or on health programs tell you this is the best. Well, these are called bicycles. They have different names. It's the best because I've read lots and lots of research, and why it's the best is they basically took a lot of different ab exercises, placed sensors all over the abdominis rectus, the oblique muscles, etc., transverse abdominis, and those sensors relayed signals in terms of muscle contraction to a piece of equipment they had monitoring everything. And the exercise that saw the greatest activity in the muscular structure of the abdominis rectus muscle was the bicycle. So that's why we're going to call it the best. And if you really do want to get those to look good, obviously you have to exercise, a lot of cardio, and eat leanly. That's why we do these meals under 400 calories, so that there is no layer of fat, adipose tissue over them. That's the only reason why you don't see the abs. Another thing I often get asked is, Alex, can I get an 8-pack, a 6-pack? That then is just down to your own DNA, your own anatomical structure. Some people only get 4, some people get 6, some people you can see 8, and in different formations. But to at least see some striation, some cut there, this is one of the best exercises. So let me show you. I'm going to get down here. So it's like riding a bike. You'll have done it. You're on your back, 90-degree angle at the knees, and let me just work on the legs. The legs will go in and out like this, if Chris can see it. Here comes another plane. So there's your bicycle movement with the legs, but at the same time, you're going to bring the body up and it's elbow to meet opposite knee. And then the other thing is, I'm going to show you how not to do it and then how to do it. So people will come up and they'll twist and they'll twist and they'll twist. You'll see them doing 99, 100, 105. No, it's not really going to be very helpful, only if you're trying to impress someone with numbers. What you want to do is think of a grapefruit lodged under your chin so that there's no nodding going on. Okay, so you're not going to throw yourself upwardly and and flex at the hips and raise yourself using your neck muscles and your shoulder muscles. So keep that underneath there, keep the head and neck totally relaxed, fingertips on your temples. I see a lot of people pulling their neck or their head, which can damage their neck. So you're going to come up, elbow to opposite knee, touch, come back, lower, up, turn, come back, lower. So you're seeing me doing it in actually 4 distinct motions. Up, there's a little twist while you hold yourself up there, untwist if you like, and lower. Once more, up, turn, unturn, lower. And if you can put that together with that leg motion and also your breathing is normal. Try and exhale as you come up. But what you also want to do is, as you get into this exercise, you want to relax the abs, contract them, relax them on the downward motion, contract them. And that's not only wonderful for the abdominis rectus muscles, but you're going to get the obliques, the transverse abdominis as well. It's what makes it one of the best ab exercises. All right, guys, I've done my bit. I'm getting hungry. So we're going to go back into the kitchen. There's a heck of a lot of noises today, but that's all right. We're going to go back in the kitchen and finish off this salad. See you there. back in the kitchen once again. So what I've done is bounce back off the balcony off my abs. I'm really hungry after working them out, and I took all of those ingredients, see them over there, Chris? Remember we talked about them earlier, and you'll have them on the website: the oil, the vinegar, the salt, the pepper, the rice vinegar, the soy, the water, and the 2 ground mustards and gingers. So what I did was, here we go, I combined them and made this nice little dressing. You only need a small amount, only want a sort of a tablespoon here. So this should have a sort of very, whoa, is it tangy? Yeah, because I'm missing one thing, it's the sugar. So this is going to need this, otherwise, well, those who really like tang, you go for it, but some of you just might want to sweeten it a little bit, just to take the edge off it. Let me just taste this now. There's not many calories here, folks. This is for one serving. It's actually less than a teaspoon, as we all know about sugar. But the thing about this dish is, as I said to you earlier, it has got so few calories in it, and it was so quick. I mean, you saw me do it. This took me less than 2 minutes. Getting there. All right, just a little bit more. And this is what I would suggest. Don't just throw in, or as we say in England, bung in all your sugar or all your salt, because of course once you've done it, you can't go back. Just keep adding little bits. You know what the measurement was, so you're not going to exceed the quantities, but just to add it for your own taste buds or your guests. Much better. Oh my God, that's a lot better. Okay, so there we have it. Now, here's another little tip for you. This is what I advise people to do when you go to restaurants. You know, sometimes you get to a restaurant, you're incredibly hungry. First thing to do is order a house salad, okay? Even before you sit down, when the waiter comes over, especially here in America, they slap the menu on there, they can't wait to serve you, which is wonderful. But order if you're really, really hungry. Because if you don't, what'll happen is they'll bring that lovely warm bread to the table with that lovely butter, and you're looking at 80, 90, 100 calories just for each one of those slices. So, you know, it's a simple carb. And then you wonder why, oh my goodness, I need to lose weight. So order yourself a salad, always have the dressing on the side, and use a fork. I'm just going to use this because we know we're doing it. So I'm just going to drizzle it over. I'm probably not even going to use all of this because this is a powerful dressing, meaning it's got amazing tastes, sweet and sour taste to it, or sweet and citrusy taste, should I say. There you go. And then, just to finish it off, look, we'll just take the mandarin oranges, and great for decoration, but they're going to give you a little bit more of that citrus tang, as we say, plus the sweetness that you get from mandarin oranges, which you would more so than in a normal orange. Now, there you go. I'm going to make a prediction. I can see that some, shall we say guys, sorry to be sexist guys, but I'm one of you. You know, well, yeah, Alex, I've had a hard day at work. This isn't going to really satisfy me. So this is only, with the ingredients that I've done, 145 calories. It's nothing, is it? You can now take a nice size piece of chicken, throw it on your George Foreman or your grill, or if you like, pan-sear it, and that's probably going to add another, what, 135 as well, just in that breast of chicken, almost as much as this salad. So even then, you add the two together with a big 4-ounce piece of chicken breast. Remember, chicken breast, no skin. You're only looking at 275 to 80 calories. Way less than the 400, way less than the 25 minutes that we always tell you about. And fantastic. Now, quiz question. Let's just end with that before Chris and I tuck into this. Earlier I talked to you about ginger, the ground ginger, and I said there's something, I told you roughly the benefits of ground ginger from history, but I also said to you that in England we used it to achieve something different. So we made this thing for the purpose of alleviating certain pains. So what do? Typically English. If you're English, you'll guess this without even listening to this video. So you go to the website, eatinworkout.com, and you'll see it there under recipes. Answer the question, and whoever gets the right answer will pull one of you out, and you'll win a prize. Okay, so good to see you. Work on the abs, enjoy the salad. This is recipe number 3, and we'll see you next week number 4, look after yourselves, everybody. Namaste. Good health.